No gunshots, but they getting low, 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 getting.
What's going on, guys? cebmofroz here again today for another video, and before we get into today's topic, I will be telling you about the gameplay in the background. The gameplay is going to be from Xion Clan, it's going to be on Riot, it's going to be with the A4, and it's going to be a 40 kill streak, so make sure to check them out. They'll be down in the description below, and let's get right into today's commentary. So today, I have some good news and some bad news, so we're going to get right into the good news first, because I think it would be better to start there. So the good news is some absolutely fantastic news. Guys, I made it into the honorable mentions. I didn't make it into the top 10 of Ziovo's competition, but I at least made honorable mentions, which is really awesome. So I'm happy for everyone who got into the top 10. I would tell you guys what ones I'm going to be picking, but he doesn't want any of their subs or anyone else, I'm pretty sure, like saying who to vote for. I think that's against the rules, so even though I'm not in the top 10, I'm still not going to tell you guys who I'm going to vote for. But anyways, that's really just awesome, guys, that I even made it into honorable mentions. I cannot believe that. Oh, and one more thing before I get into the bad news, guys. Can you guys please, no one hate on any of the top 10 or hate on Ziovo because I didn't get in or your favorite pick didn't get in. You know, they have a chance in next season or anything like that. If we have a lot of hate, maybe Ziovo won't do another one if people are just hating on each other and that kind of stuff. That is not what this competition about. Please, no hate at all. No hate towards anyone. Please, I'm begging you guys not to do any of that kind of stuff. Anyways, the way I'm going to tell you guys the bad news is I'm actually going to tell you just the story of what happened yesterday. So I'm going to start from the very beginning. So yesterday, I went into the doctor. So basically, it was just my annual checkup. My dad took me. I went there. You know, we did the normal stuff. I got in, did all the, like, basic stuff, you know, where they do your height and all that and your weight. If you guys want to know, I'm extremely short. I'm 5'6" and 155 pounds. So, yeah, you guys can make of that whatever you wish. But anyways, they did the other normal tests and everything. But after I did the pee test, they came in after a while and they told me that there was a little bit too much of something in my pee. I don't remember exactly what. The doctor's Indian, so it's kind of hard to understand him. His voice, you guys know what an Indian voice sounds like. He basically sounds like that. He's a really good doctor, but it's just a little bit hard to understand him. And I really didn't pay attention because a lot of the, well, I did pay attention, but I didn't understand a lot of the names because they were really long and all that kind of stuff. But basically, I just didn't. I had too much of something in my pee. So they told me I might have something wrong with my liver or something like that. So they did want me to go to the doctor, like the actual like hospital right afterwards. But my dad couldn't take me then. He was just going to end up taking me tomorrow. So well, tomorrow's today. So I'll be going in today to get that checked. So it could be a number of things. One possibility of what it is I could have some strain of hepatitis. Now, this could be backed up because I do have these like bump things that you can get with hepatitis on my chest that have been appearing for a while. They turn into like bruises and stuff, and they're like really weird bumps. They're not like normal pimples or zits or anything like that. They're just really strange. And if it's just hepatitis, then I'll have to take some type of medicine. I don't know the exact name for it. It's like antibiotics or something like that. I know nothing about medicine or anything like this. I'm absolutely terrified of the doctors. And this story still goes on, actually, guys. Like, I have some interesting parts because it was actually pretty scary what happened. So basically, after they told me I might have something wrong with my liver, they had some shots and stuff like that they had for like some they were disease-preventing ones, all that kind of stuff, you know, the ones you take every so often or whenever, a certain point in your life. So basically, I took some of those. I think one of those was actually a hepatitis, like, vaccine or something like that. I think that's the word for it. But anyways, I think there was one of those was that. So I had one in each shoulder. So after about 5 minutes after getting out of the hospital, after I got those shots, I got in the car and my dad was just driving down the road. I started to not be able to breathe. Like, I literally could not breathe. This was the scariest thing of my life. I've never once been able to not breathe. Like, I started actually, like, hyperventilating. I couldn't breathe at all. Like, every breath I took, I just couldn't feel any of it. So my dad had to pull over. I got out of the car and, like, stumbled around. I started losing my vision completely. I tried to make it over to this building. Like, there was, like, a door, basically, with, like, some, it had some shade thing over it. I don't know exactly what they're called. But basically, I ended up making it over to that door, and I fell over next to it, underneath the shade thing, and I completely lost my vision at that point. I was able to breathe a little bit more then, but I ended up puking, and I started sweating so bad, and I couldn't see anything. I just couldn't see anything, and my whole body felt completely and totally heavy, and I thought I was gonna die there for a minute. Like, I literally just could not see a thing. I was like, everything just got really, really, really bright. Like, just imagine, like, you know when they say don't go towards the light? It basically went to that, because all you could see was just light all around. I couldn't see a thing. It was just so terrible, and I was scared to death. So I was just ended up laying there for some time. My dad somehow or another didn't notice where I went or something. I think he was like, went to call my mom or something as I like got out of the car and like walked somewhere, and he didn't notice that I did this. So he was like looking all around the parking lot. Eventually a man came out of the door, because apparently someone had seen like me like stumble out of the car and stuff, and was worried, was like wondering if like I got kidnapped or something. And I came out, was like, what's wrong and all that. And I somehow managed to be like, I just got back from the doctors. I had some shots. I can't really see anything, and like that's exactly how I like told him. And he's like stood there for a while, like as I was like trying to regain myself. And eventually my vision came back. My dad wandered over and was like, "Oh, this is my son. We just got back from the doctors." And the person asked my dad a bunch of questions and all that, and I managed to say, "Yeah, I just got some shots there and everything." And somehow or another, I just had a reaction to it and all that. And I just laid there for quite some time, though, for another like 5 minutes, until I could eventually like get up on my feet, see a little bit better. But my leg was completely and totally wobbling the whole time, like as I was trying to walk. Like I felt like I was gonna fall over and everything. I eventually got in the car. I ended up getting home safely. My dad let me home. I told him to get me some Taco Bell, because I hadn't eaten that day. That probably was one of the big reasons, because I hadn't eaten when I got the shots and everything. So my blood would have been probably more thin, and when that came through, it would have, you know, caused a bigger effect on me. So he went and got me Taco Bell, because he was going to drive me through with him, but I wanted to get home. I just wanted to lay down. But anyways, he went and got me Taco Bell, brought me some Taco Bell home. I ate some of that. I felt a lot better after that. The whole day, I just felt completely and totally weak. I feel a lot better now. It doesn't feel as bad or anything, but it was still such a scary experience. So here in a while, like after this video is made, I don't know if I can get this up in time. Actually, I gotta really quickly make this, like render it out and all that, upload it, because my dad's gonna be picking me up here in actually an hour from when I'm recording this, and it's gonna be going up 2 hours. I'll be back by the time, or I hope I'll be back by the time that this video goes up. But anyways, that's going to be the story. I'm not that great at telling stories. I'm sorry, guys. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. Leave a like down, or leave a like, comment down below, you know, what you guys think about this, and the top one, or getting into the honorable mentions, I mean. Comment all that kind of stuff. Sorry, I can't talk right now, guys. And subscribe if you haven't already. This has been cebmofroz, and peace.